Hey guys, hope you're all doing alright. Today we're gonna go through some of my boards. I have some twins, some quads, hybrid boards, mid-length, twin fin. Then you go a little bit through my boards and I'm gonna show you and explain some of their features like rail, bottom, all this technical stuff. So I'll start with this board. It's a brand new one, but it's very much one of those hybrid boards. There's a lot of volume. This one's got 33 arms. It's a thruster. Well, this board is a combo of many boards that I like very much. This one has got very sharp rails and like this double, very light wing designed by Raul van der Lich, our shaper. Also very rounded nose. So this one calls for paddling stability. It's an all-rounded board really, and it's a very easy one to ride. It's very fun. Well, now I'm just gonna go through my bigger board. It's a mid-length-ish. It's not quite a mid-length. It's more like a big twin fin board with a lot of volume. It's just a 6'3" really. So this model is Bingham model. Okay, I broke it 2 times. It's a bit fucked, but it still works very well. So sorry for the cars, there'll be a lot of cars passing by. So this one, it's a board for every wave you can imagine. I normally surf a point break with this one here. It's like a reef break, really nice and perfect, and works absolutely fantastic. It's like there's no much of a rocker, just a slightly rocker, but it's very fast, very maneuverable. You know, I use normally as a twin fin board. It's all rounded board, very easy board to ride. This one has got 39 liters of volume. It basically holds many different features from bottom to tail to the nose. This very round nose too gives a lot of stability to surf, so it's surely a go. So far we talked about these easy boards to ride and it's all rounded and kind of board for every condition. Now I'm gonna go through some other boards, like a bit more performance, some twin fins and 2+1. So I'd like to start with my 5'4" board. Alright, so this is a very special board. This is a 5'4", 27 of volume. It's a very funny and weird board to ride, given by its height, and also it's very narrow, right? So it's just a little piece of foam, but it's super fun and super ultra maneuverable through any condition really. But of course it gets too big and it's a bit difficult because you don't have that much of foam, so every takeoff will be super late or something. But in general, it's a board that if you really wanna push the limit on your surf, really wanna try very like short radius maneuvers, you know, like a pivot, back foot maneuver, this board is surely a go. There's not much foam for me here and I know it, so I choose to sacrifice paddling over maneuverability. So see, also the rocker, there's not a lot of rocker. This board I probably use for 4 to 6 feet, you know, like meter and a half wave. Not the easiest to ride, but surely a nice experience. By the way, it's also, this is a Raul creation too. This one here, I think he had it on files for a long time and he was just trying to combine different styles, like keep the twin fin but this very performance. Yeah, well this one's a little skateboard. If you want to just try something very funny and loose, let's go. Alright, now we've got a very special, and this is the queen of all of them for me. I use this board in any condition, in any time. So by the shape of it, you may guess the inspiration for this board. Leave in the comments if you know, and if you guess correctly, I will get you something. This one is a collab between Lisbon Crooks and 10 Surfboards. This board had 4 years, maybe more. I keep selling my boards, but this one's a keeper. You know, I don't know if you guys have this thing, but anytime you have a magic board, just leave it. You use it forever. This is exactly what I do with this board. It's just too good, no, just to keep it away. It's a 5'6", it's a 30 liters. There's a lot of volume. It's a lot of volume, although when you surf it, you don't feel it because it's just too good. So you feel like the whole maneuverability, it's there, but it never stucks you, you know. And also the thick rails never get super sticky in the face. So I surfed Super Tubo a few times and it felt absolutely fantastic. So you could feel like it was so easy to maneuver or just to go through some funky section, but also works very well when it's perfect. So, and it brings this single to double concave, very deep double concave. This one was also experiment from Raul. Alright, I trust him very much, he knows very much what he's doing, and to be honest I probably learned a lot by talking to him about shaping and details that I would probably just don't give a shit, to be very honest. So maybe the last 3-4 years I was really considering the equipment I was getting because it's important and I think it's fun, and you get older and of course you have more or less very well defined the kind of boards that you like surfing. But it's really fun to talk about fins, angle, glassing, you know, all these tiny little details that make so much difference when you really look at it. So, again to the board, 5.6, 30 liters. This board started with a very clean painting. I also gonna leave it. You're gonna see here the painting that it had, and then it became this. Alright, moving on. This board, I already fucked this board a little bit too, and also the fins, but still work very well. I normally use it as a 2+1. I also gonna leave a picture somewhere here of the fins that I use for this board. It's very narrow, it's a 5.6. I use as a 2+1. Again, single to double concave. This concave is a bit more light than the other board, like the Queen. Raul pushed the fin placements a little bit to the tail, again to give these pivot maneuvers. As I mentioned, this board was, in my perspective, my reading of how cool and radical like Chipper Wilson surfing goes, you know, kind of go vertical and just do some nice fin throws and kind of shit. And that's very much what I love in this very progressive surfing, like the fin throws and stuff. So these boards are a really good call for progressing, you know, if you just really want to go radical and try some skateboarding, whatever maneuvers, and it's really nice. So fishtail 2+1, there's a very light wing here. If I have to compare this board, this is a little bit of a combo from the 5.4 salmon color board and the Queen. This board was a good surprise and I surfed on it finally, and funny enough I did a little 360 air. Doesn't happen a lot, but it does sometimes. So yeah, it's a really fun board and all around, but very performatic. So I'd say 4 to 6 feet wave, good, nice and clean, work beautifully on it. Well, and to finish things off, well, this is my last new board, latest creation of Mr. Raul. I ride it mostly as a quad fin, okay? Generates a lot of speed when I use it as a quad. It's a bit narrower than the other boards I have. It looks like a completely average performance board, right? Although I just put a lot of volume in the middle. I haven't been surfing a lot, so I really need picker to navigate better through the funky sections. Also, it was really fun because I'm very used to surf boards with this wide nose, just to give this stability. I normally use like very wide nose boards, you know, just to give this stability when I'm paddling. This board is really fun because it's really like performance grommet surfer board. So, but it's really nice. I've been enjoying it very much. As I said, I normally use as a quad fin, but I also tried as a thruster, but I prefer quad. That was the idea really of the board, just to really go quad fin and see how it feels, because I never really had many quad fin boards before. As you realize, I love fishtails, so all the boards 4 are fishtails, so I love it very much. I love the feeling, I love the looseness, and the speed it generates, and the spray that it throws out of the back. It's really nice. This board, this board is a single to double as well, but very light. You almost don't feel it when you know. Over your hand right here, very deep. Double concave. The tail has a little kick out. I think it generates a lot of speed, between the maneuvers. So what I feel when I cut back and I have to do this 2-for-1 combo is that I can just cut back, cut it out, and just attack again the lip very fast, and it works very well. Very narrow nose. Again, it's a performance board. It's a full performance board. I just tried to put some more volume in the middle just to compensate the size and the nose. From here to the nose there's no much volume really, so it's all about here, this chunk of foam, and it works very well. I'm enjoying it very much. I'll probably won't ride it today. I'll probably just go back to my Queen, but as soon as I get in the rhythm again, just surfing a lot again, I will again switch to this board, because, and also I need to try it more. Okay, that's pretty much it. Hope you like it, and I don't know, maybe I'll make some more reacting videos of fins, boards, or surf spots, whatever. Thank you very much.